A geriatric care manager usually is someone who's studied in the field of either nursing, sociology, gerontology, or another healthcare-related field. To many, the term geriatric care management is often unfamiliar. I believe that it is a growing profession because the baby boomers are getting older and people are living longer. One of the main goals for a geriatric care manager is to make sure that the client is living well through the aging process, that they are reaching optimal function, that they maintain and achieve their interdependence and their dignity. So with this, in order for a geriatric care manager to help this client and their family achieve these goals, a geriatric care manager will go into the home and assess not only the client, but the whole family system in formal and informal support systems. A geriatric care manager will go into the client's home and do some assessments, either functional, psychosocial, environmental, and safety assessments.
Right.
They will also interview the client and the client family system, and with that data that they gather, they'll create a long-term care plan, and they'll also provide a bunch of many recommendations, and the family can either decide if they want to take that on themselves or if they want the help of the care manager to implement and coordinate that. It's very important to know that geriatric care managers also have many networks and connections and use their local resources to help the clients match up with certain allied professionals depending on their need. When I was 12 years old and my grandmother had passed away, we had a wonderful relationship, and that's when I started volunteering at nursing homes. And I just realized right then and there that I have a huge passion when it comes for caring for this senior population. And I went to undergrad and grad school for gerontology and management, and I furthered my education by becoming a licensed nursing home administrator. I think being a geriatric care manager definitely takes a special person. You're not only looking at the client, but you're looking at the entire family system, and you're an advocate for both the client and the family. In a sense, you become a surrogate to that family, and you give them the opportunity to maintain that parent-child relationship that oftentimes is lost. I don't think people understand how difficult the aging process can be and how many layers there are to it, and it's extremely overwhelming. And oftentimes, the children are in that sandwich generation where they're caring for their own children and then they're caring for their parent. So it's so important for me as a care manager to give that opportunity to that family to foster that child-parent relationship and not get just frustrated and overwhelmed by the aging process. I can't say enough about Best of Care. It's an amazing, amazing company to work for. Clearly, I can say that because I left and now I'm back 4 years later. Also, I would love to say that Kevin has been so supportive, so positive, an amazing mentor, and motivating throughout my professional career. The minute I met him for my interview in 2014 to interview for the scheduling coordinator position, even throughout my process when I moved to Nantucket to become a nursing home administrator, he has always been there and has been so supportive and motivating. So I can't thank him enough for that. I also value Kevin as a person, as a supervisor, and I feel like we both share the same values and missions when it comes to caring for clients. We both have that goal of allowing our clients to age in place and treat them with respect, dignity, honor their wishes, and meet their needs as best as we can, not only the client, but also the family. And I think that's very important to work with someone that believes in the same beliefs that you have. So as you know, Best of Care is a family-owned home care agency, and they provide optimal care to their clients. But oftentimes, clients need more than just a home health aide, a caregiver, or a companionship visit. I think providing this opportunity for clients and families to present them with geriatric care management services allows for a professional to follow the client and the family throughout the aging process, whether they want it short-term or long-term. I also think it's so important for both of us to be very professional in this aspect of care, since it is a growing profession profession. And I would like to mention that Best of Care and myself, we became members of the Aging Life Care Association, which is a nonprofit association made up of 11 board members. There's about 2,000 members nationwide, and 200 of those members are from the New England area. And I think this is both very important to Best of Care, Kevin and myself, because it allows us to have professional networks, have mentoring available, ongoing education, and also assures that our geriatric care managers at Best of Care are following professional standards and ethics of code pertaining to the client relationship, the professionalism of the practice, and the business policies.